Hey everyone. So the podcast is going to start here in a couple seconds. I just wanted to quickly get out in front of this episode and say that we recorded this episode a week ago. We recorded it last Sunday, so we will not be speaking about the recent, happenings in Washington D.C. in this episode. We will definitely be probably discussing them for quite a while in the next episode. But as for this episode, it's just a normal episode. There's no speak of politics or anything. I just want to let people know that when they hear us not talking about it, it's because we recorded it a long time ago. Also, there was, if you'll notice, as you probably noticed over the last couple days, there was a skit that went up. It was about 2021 and how people are exaggerating about how now that 2021 is over. Now that 2020 is over, 2021 is here to save the world or whatever. And it was a funny skit. It was a good skit. We worked hard on it, but I have unlisted it, so you cannot watch it. And the reason we decided to do that was because it was a good video. It couldn't have been uploaded at a worse time. It was literally uploaded an hour before everything in Washington, D.C. started. So it was just poorly timed. Maybe it'll be relisted sometime down the road, but for the foreseeable future, you cannot watch it because we didn't want to give up the impression that we were making light of specific current political happenings. So that video is gone for now, but it could come back. And that being said, please enjoy this episode. Please enjoy this episode. It was a fun one. We had Pauline. And we, I don't know what we talked about. It's been a while. I know we did a goop thing, but what else is new? We always do that. So please enjoy. Thank you. It was a sunny day anyway, so why should we complain? It was a sunny day anyway, so why should we complain? Oh, okay.
We got like a good meal. Yeah, and that's $20 for both of us and an appetizer.
Okay. I think my parents don't like it there, so I never went there. So I just, in my head, I'm like, Outback Steakhouse is bad. But if you're saying it's good, then I'd give it a try.
Yeah, if you ever wanted to try it, that's where we just came from. Gotta say, though, better have some time on your hands.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, were they just busy because it's Sunday, or
No,
the guy we had didn't know what he was doing.
Oh,
He took our app order, right?
yeah.
But that was it.
Yeah.
And then that came out, and then he was like, "So you guys want to order food?" And we were like, "Yeah, we want to order
please.
food."
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's
also,
weird.
this isn't really his job. We got cheesy fries to start. And
Okay.
it was like this much. And I was
Oh.
like, there's two of us.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Like it was big or?
There was a lot. It was so much you didn't eat your
Oh, yeah.
lunch.
I mean, it was pretty
You
good.
took it to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like usually appetizers are like one size.
Yeah.
So
I
seems
don't
like they just have large.
Right. I don't know.
It was good. It was a lot, and it took a long time.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Welcome to Thunder and Lightning Gaming Podcast. I'm Thunder.
I'm Lightning.
And I'm on soon.
We got Monsoon back.
Woo!
She's here.
I'm here.
She's a hard get, but we
yeah.
got her.
I try.
Nothing. It was Christmas, and nothing happened this week.
Which is a good thing.
Which is understandable.
Yeah.
So you know what that means?
Yeah.
I think we
An
talk about our
extended-
Crimbuses.
Oh, I was gonna say
Oh.
an extended goop troop section, but why not both?
Why?
Yeah.
That's before I sneeze. That's what I was gonna say.
Hold on, let me just do this. There we go. Things are happening.
Uh-oh.
Things are happening. So how did we already talk about Christmas? We talked about Christmas briefly with Dr. Payne. Pauline, how was your Christmas?
It was good. I mean, I mostly hung out with Lightning and my family. We went to my house first. Like, we did a little party at my house first. And we exchanged gifts. Me and my brother got Amazon gift cards. And I think this was the most exciting thing about my Christmas at my house. Me and Lightning got my dad a bass guitar, like an actual like really nice it was a Strat, right?
Squire.
A Squire, yeah. Because he actually started playing the bass at my church.
Oh,
so,
cool.
he said, I guess my mom had told us that he had been saying that he'd been wanting to practice we have like a bass guitar that he brought from the Philippines at my house, and he's been practicing with that. But it's not as nice as an actual
He likes joking that they have a bunch of knockoff instruments.
Oh,
that are
I
from the
see.
Philippines.
Yeah.
One of his guitars, I don't think he has it anymore, but on the back it says "Made in Korean."
Oh, good.
But he was just saying like, oh, I wish I could like borrow the bass guitar of my church just because like it's really nice and I really like it. So my mom was like, we were actually going to Guitar Center to drop off Lightning's guitar to get it fixed. And then my mom actually texted me like, oh, can you like what kind of bass guitars do they have at Guitar Center? So Lightning helped me, and like we ended up getting like this really nice Squire that's like tan and like very nice, and it actually felt like the bass guitar at my church. So he ended up opening that Christmas Day, and it was really nice, and he really liked it, and now he's always practicing with it, so that's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I got my mom me and Lightning, we got my mom
she keeps taking the credit for these things. I chipped in.
We got her a Coach bag, and we also got my brother a new Pro controller for the for the Switch. It hooks up to the TV, but it's still a really nice controller.
It does hook. It hooks up to it needs a USB connection to work. I didn't know they still made controllers like that. I thought everything was wireless.
Well, the PS4 controller hooks up to charge, but you can take it off of the...
This one doesn't seem like you can take it off.
Right.
Interesting.
Which it doesn't really matter, but like he likes it.
If the wire that connects it to the system detaches from the controller, then it sounds like you bought a wireless controller.
That's
but if
what
it
I
doesn't,
assume.
Yeah.
if it doesn't attach, then there you go.
Does it attach or doesn't it?
It attaches, but like if I take it off of the extension, then it like shuts off. So.
Oh, maybe you're either they messed up and they made a wired controller that with a detachable USB cord, or it sounds like your Switch isn't doing an adequate job of charging it. One of those.
I think it's the latter.
Maybe we'll have to have you check it out.
Sure.
Yeah. What else? Then I went over to Lightning's house, and I was able to give my gifts, and we had like a big dinner, and then I got like a giant bag full of gifts.
My family's a lot bigger than hers.
Yeah. So like I ended up getting like 3 boxes full of gifts.
Nice.
Which I'm still trying to figure out. Like most of them were like very like functional gifts. Like I got lotion, I got hand sanitizer, I got fuzzy socks, I got like what else did I get?
3 pairs of slippers.
Yeah, 3 pairs of slippers.
Nice.
Which are all like very comfy. What else? The main things that I really liked was one, I got like a weighted blanket, which was very, very nice.
Oh, nice.
Just
that
because
was me. I got her that.
Yeah. Both of these Lightning gave me, and I'm really grateful and thankful. I got the weighted blanket, and then I also got a new laptop because
I also got her that.
I was gonna say like you got me that.
I've heard of this laptop.
It's like it's obviously it's working a lot better than my old laptop because my old laptop was like very laggy, like I could barely access the internet. But like this one, it's smaller and it doesn't have as many USB ports, but it does the job, and I really like it because it actually fits inside my backpack now.
Oh, cool.
So I'm gonna use that to keep writing the story, and I gave my old laptop to my dad just because like he's like, oh, I'll clean it out, and then like it'll be like. It won't be as good as new, but at least it'll be functional. So I was
Her
like,
dad's a programmer.
Yeah,
oh,
so
okay.
he's
That's
gonna
what
be
he
able
does
to.
for work.
Were you writing up until now? Were you writing you guys' book on that old shitty laptop?
It was between that old laptop
And my tablet.
her tablet, and my computer at my house.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say
I have like 5 different backups of the same story, like on like.
Oh yeah,
between, like,
sure.
Between
I have
the
a USB.
USBs,
She has it.
and then I have it in my tablet, and I have it in my new laptop.
Well, I was gonna say I know how shitty it can be to write something long form on a Word doc on
I
a
know
shitty
you
laptop because of D&D.
Oh right.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about musical project you've been doing. I won't spoil on here right now.
Oh, that's a whole different issue because I needed Microsoft Word is just fucking there, right? You could just whatever.
Right.
But the music software is like software I had to like download
Oh.
and
Also,
stuff.
her laptop was not your laptop. You think you had a crappy laptop? You should.
Mine
see
was
it.
worse.
Oh God, yeah. You should see.
Well, literally,
Anthony's.
mine came in 2 pieces.
Yeah.
Oh.
It eventually it got to the point where the screen detached from.
Oh, that was the one we
the
smashed.
keyboard.
No, it wasn't the one.
That
we
wasn't the one
smashed.
we smashed. No, we smashed the extra laptop that my friend Alex got from her friend that we were going to use
Oh yeah.
to record podcasts before we actually had a YouTube channel.
Right.
And that laptop
Died.
might as well have exploded. It
Jeez.
just straight up stopped working.
Yeah, my old laptop had the pictures were starting to bleed into or burn into the screen.
Oh yeah, see
So
that's no good.
it was so weird just because like whenever I turned it off, like it would disappear, but then like
It was so slow.
That shit was
Yeah.
happening with my PS2, but only when we played Kingdom Hearts. Do you remember that?
I remember that, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
The burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you meant it being slow, and I
No,
was
no,
like,
no.
"Huh."
The image was burning into the screen.
Oh,
so I'm-
yeah.
Maybe my PS2 is getting old, but I don't know. It hasn't.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I don't think I've played a PS2 game other than Kingdom Hearts.
I have a-
since we
Right.
started Kingdom Hearts.
I have a portable at my house that I don't even think is being utilized.
A portable, a
A
PSP.
yeah.
No.
like
Sorry.
it's the slimmer one.
the slim, the
Oh,
PS2 Slim.
got it. I was like, dude, the portable's a different system. No, I'm sure it's working fine. I've literally never, like, PS2 is the most, like, durable, like, people,
Right.
their PS2s have lasted. I mean, when did the PS2 come out? Because I got mine launch day, and it still works
Wow.
perfectly. Actually got it, I think Final Fantasy X was a launch title, right? I know I got the PS2 launch day, but I know I got the PS2 to play Final Fantasy X. But
On your YouTube channel.
on my YouTube channel 3 years before YouTube or 4 years before. When did Final Fantasy X come out? Who knows? It was before
Anyway.
YouTube. It was shortly before YouTube. YouTube's been around since 2005. Did you know that YouTube was a dating website before it was a video sharing platform?
I'm
I
not
did-
really surprised.
Yeah. You're
Did-
not really surprised?
Not really.
Did you want to keep talking about Christmas, or is that most of?
I want to talk
Uh,
about if I may. Can I talk about the Pokemon thing that I did
Yeah,
that
but
worked out
this isn't-
perfectly?
This isn't a gaming podcast, Anthony.
No, and neither is Pokemon cards.
Oh.
Yeah.
We had like friends Christmas.
Yes.
We always celebrated on New Year's Eve. And I got everybody I bought a display case of Pokemon cards. So it was 36 packs. And my goal was like, we'll all open 7 of them and one person will open 8, and you guys decided that person was me because I bought it. And you're guaranteed what, like 2 or 3
Something
special
like
cards,
that,
something
yeah.
like that. And I was like, worst case scenario, we get 1, and whoever wants it the most gets to keep it. We got 8, which felt really cool.
That wasn't a bad haul.
We all opened.
No, it was
one.
amazing. I opened 3 right away. I was like,
Yeah.
well, there they are.
Right.
And then Pauline and Kelsey opened one, and I was like, okay, cool. And then Chris opened one, and I was like, okay, if Chris's mom doesn't open one, she can have one of the ones I have.
And then she ends up opening like the most
Yeah, she
perfect
opened the
one for her deck.
So we literally got 6 full arts.
I got a secret rare.
We got a secret rare, and we got the like big, what are they called? VMAX.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Mega Evolution.
She just bought the regular card.
Yeah, that
for
was the other
Nice.
exciting part. It was a metal VMAX, and she actually has a metal deck. So she's actually going to be able to use that super cool, awesome
Yeah.
looking card
Right.
that she got,
That's gonna
which
be
is
her
really
go-to
cool.
card. I can tell.
We had good
Well, it
Christmases
seems
and
hard
New
to
Years.
Yeah.
it seems hard to use, like hard to finally play.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's going to be worth it.
Right. No, yeah, we did have good Christmases last
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
My mom is probably gonna use my old laptop. Like, she actually asked me this. Like, I was giving my old laptop to my dad to like clean out and like try to salvage. And then my mom asked me like, "Oh, like, can I use that to like put like new recipes and like stuff like that onto that?" I was like, "Yeah,
Her mom
sure."
usurped the laptop. Her dad was psyched to
And then
get.
Nice.
and then she was like, "Oh, like, can you teach me?" And I was like, "Mom, you know how to use a Word document?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, that's fine." So it's probably gonna become a laptop full of like recipes that are probably gonna be used like throughout multiple
what's funny, though?
celebrations.
She loves video games. You should show her what Steam is. Anthony's nodding his head.
She's not a PCer, and like it's been so long.
You can hook up a controller
Yeah,
to
we
a
could
laptop.
get a
But
controller
the
on
thing
there
is,
for her.
though, like I keep telling her like when she asked me to like turn the TV back to like like when I'm done playing a game, like she asked me to turn the TV back onto like the regular channel and like that kind of thing, or like she asked me like, oh, like how do you get to like Netflix on this thing? I'm like, Mom, like you know how a PS4, you know how at least a PS2 controller works, like it's all the same thing. And she's like, no, it's been so long, and so I have to like show her.
She used to crush Doom.
Yeah, it's true. Like when she was pregnant with me, she used to play video games like all the time to the point where her eyes would get really red. And
Like you.
Sure.
Yeah. So like what was I gonna say? Like she used to play like I think it was Asteroid a lot, and Doom, and I think a little bit of Wolfenstein. So yeah.
Well, if she likes Doom, every single Doom game is on Steam and PS4.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Like mostly she's like interested in like going on YouTube and learning stuff, so that's her new thing, I guess. But
Yeah.
hopefully one day she'll pick up a video game controller and start playing again. That's my dream. Yeah.
You want to do news?
Whatever
Whatever there may be.
Sure. Is there any?
I don't know.
I doubt it.
In personal news, we're halfway done editing chapter 1.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
See, I was going to talk about something I did. I wasn't sure what you meant by news. I thought you meant.
Oh yeah, no, we can keep talking about. See, this is a weird week because nothing happened.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, but it's like you were saying, it's kind of a good thing that nothing happened
Yeah.
because it was fucking Christmas and New Year's, and it seems like everyone was. I mean, we could talk about normal ass news, like the fact that there was a bunch of outbreaks because people refused to not have New Year's Eve parties and stuff like that. But as far as like news we would normally talk about, I feel like nothing really happened. Wonder Woman came out, but I was going to talk about that in a sec.
Okay.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But yeah, tell me about your book that I still can't read for some reason.
Well, we're doing
We're
our
editing.
we're doing our edit because here's the thing. Here's what would have happened, and this isn't what we want. We give you our very first draft of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
You come back and say, well, work on this, this, and this. And we say, oh, yeah, we were already going to do that. Anything else? And you say, well, I noticed those.
Yeah.
Which is fair. But we want to get rid of the things we already know.
I feel like the first draft of like the first 3 chapters was like this is the route that I'm going to take. Like I'm just like drawing a straight like a line to where I want the characters to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Like a very bare bones minimal like map of where I want them to go to. And now it's just like, okay, like how can I like really like flesh this out? Like how can I really like establish like where they are, a little bit of characterization, a little bit more description of like where they are and like what like more world building, more mythology, more description about like what's happening, like an actual like book, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like and like that's like the hard part just because like I feel like it's gonna go through like the book's gonna go through like multiple like edits and re-edits just because like that's just the way like processing it will be. But I just wanted to like try to like make it good the first time as opposed to like giving you like a half-ass thing and then like you're having to like do it over and over and over again until I get the perfect thing. As opposed to like doing that but with like less re-edits, you know.
Okay.
So I'm at that
So
stage.
it sounds like your goal, correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like your goal is to give me a book that I read and I say, thumbs up.
No. We
No,
want you to give us stuff.
yeah.
There's just things we already know going through it the first time that we want to work on.
Yeah, okay.
And if we gave you that first draft, we're afraid you'd give us the things we already know.
Right.
We want to wipe out the things we know, give it to you,
Yeah.
and then you say, what about this? And then we say, oh, we didn't even think
should
of
I give
that.
him an example of it?
It's
It's like
if you
it's kind of like
want.
naming like certain characters. Like so, some of the characters are like very like vague. They're like mentioned once and like they don't show up. Like they don't like. They're not too important. But I wanted like Lightning said like, oh, like maybe if we give them a name, then at least like that way it'll be easier for the
Actually,
for
I
the
have
person to.
written down literally the reason why we're going back and doing this.
You have like a to-do list for this
Yeah.
edit process.
Just give me 1 second. Everybody just calm down.
Ah! The suspense.
Naming a certain character who makes a few appearances, making it clear what the city they're in is like, physical appearance, kind of the social aspects of it, making it clear about one of the races that's in there. You already know what it is. I just clicked away, and I'm not going to go looking for it again. But so so just stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff we already knew we wanted to do another take at.
Okay.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming. You'll read it someday.
Right now we're up to what, like 36 pages? No,
Probably more than
38, something like that. So yeah, it'll eventually get into your hands.
Good.
that. Tell me what you do and did.
Oh man, so I'll tell you. I said last time I got HBO Max.
Yeah.
And I watched the new Wonder Woman,
Mm-hmm.
and I liked it a lot. I'm not gonna spoil anything, obviously, because you haven't seen it, right?
Not yet.
Okay.
I want to. I'm actually showing Lightning the first Wonder Woman right now.
Oh, good. It's very good. Love that movie. Yeah, the second one was good. My only issue that I am going to talk about, because it's not a spoiler, it's one of those like,
Because Pedro Pascal didn't have a mustache in this one.
yep, you figured it out. No, it's in the trailer, and it's like once I say this, you're going to be like, oh, that's obvious. That's not a spoiler. But in the third act of the movie, she takes the golden armor.
Oh yeah.
And she puts it on, and she uses it to fight the big bad guy in the movie. And my only issue is, so the golden armor's from Kingdom Come, right? So any excuse to get her in the golden armor, I'm down for, right? But my issue is they don't explain why they explain what it is, right? But they don't explain why she has it. They don't explain why she thinks she needs it. They don't explain why she actually needs it. And then she just sort of does a normal fight, like a fight she could have done without this armor on. So it really, for the first time ever, as I was watching it, I was like, this is to sell toys. And like, listen,
I mean, it makes sense.
I'll take Wonder Woman Kingdom Come armor toy any day of the week. In fact, I have one right
You
there.
do,
You're
yeah.
looking at it.
You got
It's
it for
a pop
Christmas.
figure. And I love it, and it's really cool. But when it showed up in the movie, I was just like, but why, though? I'm sure there is a why, but explain it to me.
I
Yeah.
guess like there's gonna be a sequel to the '84 Wonder Woman, and it's gonna have Patty Jenkins coming back as director and Gal Gadot coming back as Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
So hopefully there's gonna be a little bit more explanation to that, but
probably not. Based on what happened in the movie, I'm going to say probably not.
Okay, true.
And then I watched Titans season
Oh.
1. And I have things to say about it because I did not like it. But I didn't hate it. I was just like, I really like Teen Titans.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite superhero team. And here's my issues. The writing is really bad. And when I say the writing, I don't mean like the story was fine. And I was okay with like
The
how
dialogue.
The dialogue.
how they did reveals and how they, got from point A to point B. But the like scene to scene dialogue
Yeah.
is like some of the worst I've ever seen. Like everything that Robin and Raven says is a nightmare.
Oh my god.
And you know how when the trailer for this dropped and Robin's like killing a bunch of dudes literally, and then he's
I
like, he looks at the camera, he's like, fuck Batman. And we were all just like, why did you say that? Why did you say fuck? Why did you say that?
Yeah.
Every time they say fuck in this show, it feels like that again.
Really?
Every single time I'm like, but why do you say it? And it's very, dare I say, cringy. And I don't like it. Also, this show's visual storytelling is like, did you see? Did you see what we did? Did we put the word star next to the word fire? Did you see all the ravens in the last scene? Did you know? and it's really pissing me off, and I hope it goes away. Also,
Sounds like they're having a hard time with Teen Titans one way or another.
Yeah.
Sounds like they made one really good cartoon and then just bombed afterwards.
Right.
it's it's unfortunate.
I feel like just from like on a I don't watch this show, but like referring to like Teen Titans Go, like I feel like they didn't mean to like make like they had no intention of like ever making like another like regular original Teen Titans, because that's that. I feel like they actually made this on purpose to be like, oh, okay, like we had this thing, like it's supposed to be funny, it's supposed to be a parody of the original Teen Titans, but like it's not what people wanted.
Right, of course.
So-
No, what happened was they made a Cartoon Network show, and that
was really
Cartoon Network
good.
show was the greatest piece of Teen Titans media to ever be written. And now every single Teen Titans thing will be compared to that.
Right.
Also, this is a sort of a personal issue I have with Teen Titans things. Ever since that TV show, every single issue 1, every single season 1, every single movie 1 of Teen Titans ever makes the main villain Trigon, Raven's
Raven's dad.
demon dad.
Yeah.
And I was waiting. I was like, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. And then episode 11 out of 12, they were like,
It's
and
Trigon.
introducing Trigon. And I was awesome, cool,
I thought
great.
I thought
Thank
like
you.
just from watching like being a little kid and trying to like watch every single episode of that series as it came out on the day, I'd always assumed that like the main villain was Slade, just
Yeah.
because he was always like there. Like even with Trigon, he became Trigon's minion. Like
Well, see, Slade / Deathstroke is Teen Titans' main villain.
right.
But Trigon went over so well in the cartoon when he did his thing that literally everybody is like, oh, we're making a Teen Titans
Oh.
thing. Well, we got to use Trigon.
Have
I
you
feel like I
watched-
haven't seen Deathstroke in decades.
Have you watched the DC the DC animated movies at all?
Yeah, I watched the first one, and it had Trigon in it.
Yeah, and there's another one called the Judas Contract.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
That one's pretty good.
It's
I'm
on
not
my
gonna lie.
list.
Yeah.
Most of them are on.
I feel like it goes like the original Teen Titans like Cartoon Network show, and then those, because those are very like I feel like they're very loyal to like what Teen Titans is supposed to be. Like it's a little bit serious. It's like serious, but it's like a little bit funny too, as well. And they also include like, even though the lineup is different, because
yeah.
Cyborg's part of the Justice League now, but like Starfire is like the main leader
Yeah.
of all them, and it goes like there's Blue Beetle and who else? There's Blue Beetle, Beast Boy, Raven, Starfire, and then Damian Wayne as Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Like that lineup, I feel like is very like it's kind of similar to the original lineup, but it's very
Yeah.
like it makes sense as opposed to like it being like random, really random. But I think like you would really like the Judas Contract and like the other DC
Okay.
animated movies. They're all on HBO Max too, so
Right. The original Cartoon Network season is on HBO Max.
which I appreciate. Yeah.
Apparently, it's 5 seasons. I thought it was 3 this whole time,
Really?
but apparently there's 5 seasons.
So
of
the
Teen
one thing
Titans to
the
be
one thing that's
enjoyed.
also bothering me, like in regards to the Teen Titans being on HBO Max, is they don't have the movie Trouble in Tokyo,
Mm.
and that's like the series finale of the whole show.
Yeah, I noticed
And
that.
I'm like, you gotta put that in there, or else it's gonna be like the last episode of the series is so sad, it's so depressing, and then you get the movie and it's like very satisfying. It has a very satisfying conclusion. I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do what I think they wanted me to do, which is Teen Titans Season 1 and then Doom Patrol Season 1 and then back to Teen Titans. So I'm currently watching Doom Patrol and it's way better. I like
Really?
it a lot.
Oh, okay.
The thing with Doom Patrol is that if you watch Doom Patrol and you're like, this reminds me a lot of the Umbrella Academy, it's because that was Gerard Way's inspiration for writing the Umbrella Academy.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Which is cool because the most recent run of Doom Patrol in the comics was written by Gerard Way.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
So literally he was like, Doom Patrol's cool, I'm going to do that except my own thing. And then his thing got turned into a TV show before Doom Patrol did. I don't know. It's cool.
Nice.
It's a cool little... Brendan Fraser is on Doom Patrol, which I was
Is
not
he,
expecting.
Who is he?
He's
is he
Robot
Like,
Man.
oh, okay.
He's in the-
gotcha.
So it's just his voice, but he's been appearing in like flashbacks and stuff.
That's good.
It's cool to see him do a thing.
And
So-
also on like, it's kind of funny when you say like, oh, like this, like this all this stuff isn't Arrowverse stuff, but they
No.
also made an appearance on Crisis of Infinite Earths, which I think was funny.
Yeah.
So
These shows are still produced by the Arrowverse guy,
oh,
Greg
okay.
Berlanti, and Carl Ogawa.
Okay,
So they're still up in there.
gotcha.
Also, Doom Patrol made an appearance on Titans, but it was different. It was a different actor for the main chief dude, and I couldn't figure out why. The internet seems to think that they're on different continuities, but if they are, why did you do that? Also, Cyborg, who is on Doom Patrol, wasn't in the Teen Titans episode, and I was like, what a missed opportunity to
Right.
have all 5 of them standing in one shot or whatever. Because
Right.
Teen Titans has been like, look, fan service, and I'm like, okay. Oh, also they messed up Starfire's powers. She just does fire now, instead of all
Starbolts.
the space stuff that she's supposed to do.
Come on, guys.
I mean, it's not like it's their franchise or anything.
No, it's
Yeah.
not like they
It's not like they own these characters.
own the characters. Are you kidding me?
Although
come on.
I did see a picture of her in her new outfit, and I actually do really appreciate that, just because it's it has the same colors, purple and green a little bit, but it's very functional, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So
Well,
See,
yeah,
her,
but
her eyes glow green, and then she shoots fire out of her hands, and I'm just like, how did you? All right.
well, listen. It's not like they have source material,
No.
true.
or it's not
Or
like they know that
or a
they-
very valid TV show they could go off of.
And
in
it's
the
hard
past.
to nail down the rights, you know? They got the rights to Starfire,
but not her powers.
but not not
Her
her
powers.
powers. Yeah. I don't know. I have high hopes for season 2 because I've heard people talk about how much better season 2 is.
I've lost all hope in all things DC.
Well, watch Wonder Woman
Yeah,
and then
Wonder-
talk to me.
I'm so far not enjoying
I'm
it
trying to get him.
Why are you guys in the middle of a movie?
because
What
we
do
had
you
things
mean?
we had to do last
Yeah.
night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Wonder Woman's good.
It's a lot better than the Batman and Superman.
I mean,
that
Shazam
recently
is
came
good
out.
too. There's good DC stuff,
Yeah.
but in the after Man of Steel era, the
Right.
new we're gonna do the cinematic universe thing. There's just very few good things, and not that, and a lot of bad stuff, and a lot of the stuff that people say is good stuff, I disagree with, like Aquaman. I did not like Aquaman. I actually really hated it. But people are like, that's one of the good ones.
I have one issue so far with Wonder Woman, but I know it's gonna fall on deaf ears. So
Okay.
it's just nobody's Greek in that.
Well, yeah, it's because Gal Gadot is Israeli, so she's just using her accent. So they had everyone else
if-
on Themyscira.
If there was a racially ambiguous Wakanda, nobody would be happy with it.
Okay, I'm not disagreeing with you.
It's just from a Greek person. It sucks.
Right.
Like I started that off, and I was like, okay. I gave it a shot too. I was like, okay. I mean, if they're just Amazons and they don't mention anything Greek, fine. Then they were like Zeus, and I was like, oh, okay. So it's,
Well, they
so they're
can't
supposed to be
not.
Greek.
Yeah.
They can't not have a. They can't have a Wonder Woman story and not mention the gods.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was reading this this book called what was it called? Warbringer. I don't know how canon it is to the actual Wonder Woman storyline, but it says in that book that the Amazon they don't have to be the original Amazons, but any woman who's worthy or and went down fighting can be resurrected as an Amazon.
Right, that makes sense. But what Chris is saying is that
So I was thinking
It's
I was
a
thinking,
Greek superhero, and nobody's Greek
if
in the movie.
if one Amazon should be Greek, it should be Wonder Woman
The
and
main
her
one.
Gotcha,
and her
yeah.
mom and
Yeah.
relatives. Yeah. No,
okay, yeah, that
I
makes sense.
I understand that.
it's taking me. It just kind of sucks. Because here's the thing: if we're gonna do it as a society, let's do it. Let's not half-ass it.
right.
Let's do it. And it's even though it's a white person, that doesn't mean it's the right ethnicity.
Right.
It, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So
just kind of sucks.
have you gotten to the part where they're not on Themyscira anymore?
I think we're
He-
just
he's going-
starting to get
they're
there.
in the boat.
Oh, okay. So you just started this film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. You were excited,
Yeah.
but I knew we started, and I was like, we're gonna have 20 minutes to watch this. Then we got to do other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was fair, but I'm just hoping that you'll like the rest of the movie because
Yeah, we'll see.
I do believe
I feel
that
like when she leaves all of her not Greek family members, that you'll stop
That's
taking her
kind
out of it.
That's kind of like the battle scene on the beach. I was like, I did forget. That's the thing is, I wanted to try to get past it, and then every single aspect of it was like, you're
Oh,
not
yeah,
Greek, but
that's-
we're gonna
no,
talk
that-
about Greek things.
That goes away
really fast.
as like a major plot point when they ditch
Yeah,
them
Yeah.
and
and
go back to 1930s America.
1918. No, 14. I think.
Oh, okay.
World War One.
I'm sure I'll get past it. I just where we're at, I'm just very much like they didn't do it
Yeah,
right.
I kind of like I can get where you're coming from. Like if it's kind of like if somebody like tried to recreate Wave and her, her background. Like I would be mad if they didn't have any Filipinos in that movie, and they decided to use like another like randomly Asian person. I'm like,
Right.
no, you're not Filipino.
It's almost like there's another company that makes superhero movies that makes sure that every
Well,
time.
that's- We were sitting there, and I was, no offense, and it's just it's hard for me to get over. But I was just sitting there stewing. I was
he was
like,
really stupid. He was
I
so
was like-
mad.
Wakanda's not like this. They're actually very racially, what's the word I'm looking for?
sensitive.
Sensitive. Not only that, but they were like, they have ancient African stuff. They have more modern African
Right.
stuff. I'm not talking about the CGI technology, but like the way they dress and
Right.
Yeah.
like that.
You mean those rhinos aren't real and of
Dang
African
it.
descent?
But I was just sitting. I was stewing. I was just sitting there like this DC just fucking. I was just sitting there like you pieces of shit.
No, DC, I mean, call it what you will, but at the end of the day, it seems like whoever's in charge of creative decisions in general at DC, not the Arrowverse TV shows,
Right,
because
yeah.
as we've all,
Those are
for some
those are
reason,
good.
established, they are in their own canon and made by different people. But everything that's in, like, the DC cinematic universe, like the movies and the Titans and Doom Patrol and all that, it seems like they're going out of their way to be like, do it a little wrong. Do
Yeah,
do
yeah.
your own thing, but make sure it's a little wrong and people get sort of upset about it.
Right.
Also, this might be a hot. I think I'm already having a giant hot take, but fight me. I have a pretty valid reason to not like Wonder Woman so far.
Yeah, that one
Um,
I sympathize with you. I see. It wasn't until you were like, "But I'm Greek," because I was like, "Oh, you know what?" Because my argument was
Yeah.
going to be like, "But who cares?" But then I was like, "Well, hang on,"
Well,
You're a
yeah,
Greek
I
person.
care.
because
A Greek
because
person would
I
care.
watched that movie, I didn't even notice. I was like, "Whatever."
And here's the thing. Not to shit on this actress, but you say they're ambiguous because of her accent. You're
No,
a
they're not
fucking actor.
They're not ambiguous. She has an Israeli accent, so everyone on Themyscira does.
Fucking, you're an actor. Do a fucking accent.
Yeah, that's kind of where my head was at. It wasn't until I was watching the second one where I was like, "What accent does
It's
she
not
have?"
Greek.
And I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh, it's Israeli. She's using her own accent."
I'm glad you mentioned that because while we were watching it, I was like, they suck at Greek accents. Every
Mhm.
single person on this is awful. I've heard a lot in my life.
No, it
Right.
that's the feeling I got from reading that article I read that somewhere along the line Gal Gadot was like, "No, I will use my own accent."
don't
and then
be
they were
an
like, "Oh,
actor."
okay."
Then don't, if you have to only play Israeli characters, don't be an actor, I think.
What was the other thing you were going to say? You said I have another hot take.
Oh, that was it.
Oh.
That was it. Don't act as another race if you can't do it.
No, that
I
makes
guess.
sense.
Right.
No, that makes total sense.
To be honest, I watched the Wonder Woman just because when it first came out, I was like so excited because like Wonder Woman is my all-time favorite.
Yeah, I don't mean
DC
to bring you
heroine.
guys down on this either. It's just this
No,
is my own
here's what-
personal.
Yeah,
here's
it
what
was
I'm-
just fine.
Here's what I'm saying. Your complaints are valid, and I see where you're coming from. It's still a really good movie.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
said to Pauline, we're gonna watch it. I'm not gonna say no to watching it. It's just the first 20 minutes put a bad taste in my mouth so far.
Yeah. No, it makes sense why. Yeah, that's all I've watched on HBO Max so far. I did notice that they have like a ton of Godzilla movies on there.
Oh yeah.
Which is exciting me because they have Godzilla Raids Again, which is like one of the hardest to find Godzilla films in my personal experience.
I'm surprised. Sorry.
Back when I was trying to watch all of these, and then I quickly found out that that'd be a really hard thing to do. I was like, are they on any streaming services? And the internet was like, well, the Criterion Collection has its own streaming service, and the way it works is that you could get a movie like a year that they'll mail you, and other than that, you get like a selection of these 20 movies or whatever, and that's it. And I was like, oh, so this is a super old streaming service.
No kidding. Netflix before like when it was Redbox or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
back
Right,
they had
when Netflix was exclusively will mail you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you even do that with Netflix
No, you
anymore?
can.
Yeah,
my,
I think you
parents,
can.
My parents do that all the time.
So weird. Because if you do that, you can get movies that they don't have on the streaming
Yeah.
service.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
If not, what's the point?
Right.
It's also like interesting how like HBO, like I was just like browsing through HBO Max like a lot like the other day.
How
And,
did
like,
it let you browse without an account? It wouldn't let me do
I
that.
have an account.
Oh, you have an account.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
But I was just surprised about how many old movies that it has. Like actual,
Oh, yeah.
like black and white like 30s movies. It has like
yeah, no, it has a whole section
it's like
on like
Casablanca, Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah.
It has like I think it also has like Citizen Kane on it, which I was shocked about just because like people are raving that it's the greatest movie of all time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, maybe I'll check it out. But like it just surprised me like how much AMC was on there,
yeah.
which I was kind of happy about just because like I grew up watching like those kinds of movies because my mom loves those kinds of movies. Like her favorite movie of all time. Well, I shouldn't say that. Like she loves Fiddler on the Roof just because of like the music and that kind of stuff. But like also had like the old like movies that you're supposed to watch quote unquote until you're like before you're like 100 or something like that. And it
Film
had, like,
school movies.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. So like I think I'll just check those out too if I'm like really really bored.
Yeah.
But yeah.
In preparation of Godzilla versus King Kong,
Yeah.
do you want to watch as many Godzilla movies as we can in preparation?
We could. The only two that matter are the two new ones. The New Line Cinema ones.
Well, even do that.
Or the legendary ones. I'd watch those. Those are really good. The second one's way better, even though people disagree, but they're wrong.
Do you want to watch them?
Yeah, I mean, I've
Alright.
seen them. Are you
Yeah.
saying like?
Yeah, get me on board.
Okay, I've been trying for
I know,
for years,
and here I am.
and if I remember, you said, watch season 5 of Samurai Jack, and I will watch Pacific Rim, and then I said, all right, time to watch Pacific Rim, and you said, oh, I've already seen it, and I was like, well, I feel like I've been actually tricked.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Well, here's the deal.
No, this was years ago.
Here's the deal. I'll make it up to you.
Okay.
I'll watch the Godzilla movies,
Okay.
and then we'll watch the new one.
Okay.
Okay?
For our podcast, because why not?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Cool.
I mean, that's kind of how we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the record, I'd be willing to do it with or without.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one, oddly enough, the first one has Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen.
As Godzilla.
No, they're a married couple, which is weird because the previous year they played brother and sister in Age of Ultron.
I was being funny, but about saying they were Godzilla, but that is fun. That is.
No, they actually
Humorous.
got Michael Sheen as Godzilla, which is
Oh.
interesting. Yeah. But not for the second one. For the second one, they got Willem Dafoe, and you know how I know about that. I googled Goop Troop, and it was like, do you mean Goof Troop, the TV show? And I was like, no,
you
you're
freak.
actually Google, you're right. So resolutions for great skin for 2021.
I don't know how we're gonna top last Scoop Troop.
Oh,
Did you-
the commode.
The commode, yeah.
A commode actually is where you poop and do your business.
No, I know. I googled it on the podcast. It also means bureau, I guess.
The bureau
but like,
you put the
That's so
poop in.
weird.
but like, just say bureau food. You can buy
Food?
food? You can buy food on Goop? Goop food? No, this is just recipes.
Goopy food.
I was hungry. What do we want? The holiday shopping list is gone.
Figures.
We got what's new. We got exclusive to Goop. We've got beauty, wellness, clothing, shoes, bags, jewelry, accessories, and books.
Uh-oh.
I don't think they actually wrote books.
No, I'm gonna guess like it's a cookbook or like a wellness.
Let's
thing.
do what's new.
Yeah, what's new?
All right, let's see what they got in store for 2020. I hate that I'm greeted with her smiling face every time I go here. What's new? This is the newest thing. My cat wants in the room, but she's out of luck this time because we have a person allergic to cats. This is the newest thing they have. This is the one word. Wow, this is a mouthful. So it's one word, all caps, Goop jeans. Not jeans like pants, jeans like
Genetics.
genetics.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Goop jeans.
Oh my god, even when I was like, that's a weird name for jeans, they were like, no.
Yeah, no, I know. They like have outdone their own expectations. This is an all-in-one super nutrient face oil. So
And it's
this
that's dumb.
It's called Goop Jeans.
it's
If it
called
was
Goop
anything
Face
but
oil?
jeans, it sucks. It's a bad name.
I was gonna say
Well,
like,
I
maybe
think-
it's a ripoff of 21. Sorry, what is it? 23 and Me. That kind of stuff.
Goop jeans.
Oh.
I'm looking at the people also bought. Goop jeans seems to be like a line of products, and this is just
Oh.
one of them.
Okay, that's what you just said's interesting, though. I don't think Gwyneth Paltrow cares enough about other people, though, to let them know what their ancestry is about. She was saying Goop Jeans is like 23andMe
Oh,
or Ancestry.com. Like,
No, I think this is just a
no, that's just a bad title for a product line on
This
her
is
stupid
just
website.
oil you rub on your face, and this is a collagen super powder 5-stick pack.
Oh my god.
And
So 5 sticks.
what is this? This is just super powder. Oh, this is the same super powder, but that was a 5-stick pack. Okay, but let's get back to this all-in-one super nutrient face oil. This luxurious active botanical face oil gives results that will blow you away. It's clinically proven to help diminish the appearance of lines and wrinkles, improve skin firmness, smooth skin texture, and increase glow, as well as soften, nurture, and moisturize.
So it's a tonic, essentially.
Made with 9 powerful nutrient-dense oils, including, I'm not going to read all those, vitamin C superfood, not sure what that is, or if it's real. It's a restorative daily treatment with real results. After 4 weeks of use, 100% of women showed significant improvement in skin texture, and 97% showed significant improvement in the reduction of wrinkles. And horrifyingly, there is an asterisk.
Oh gosh.
Based on an 8-week third-party consumer percentage and clinical study conducted on 33 women ages 35 to 65.
That's not a
That's
very
not a lot.
big sample.
No, not at all. Smooth to this is very long.
And I
Smooth-
guarantee you, 100% of women said, they were like, isn't your skin smoother? They're like, and they're like,
No,
come
that's the thing
on."
about those. They do that thing where the question is like, after you rubbed the oil on your face, didn't you have oil on your face?
Right.
And they're like, I mean, yeah. Smooth 2 to 4 drops evenly over your face morning and night. You can also use it on your neck and décolletage. We also love a little on the back of our hands. So you could just do whatever, I guess, is
Yeah.
what they're saying. You do it on your face, or fuck it, put it wherever, because we do. Follow with sunscreen in the morning. You get
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Is this like, am I going to fry up if I don't put sunscreen on after this oil?
That's what that would imply.
That's not okay. Maybe make that in big red text.
1 fluid ounce. This is just 1 fluid ounce of this. Note, because the oil is made up of powerful botanical and extractants, there may be natural color variations from batch to batch. So if
Oh.
you buy 2, it might be a
Oh,
different
okay.
color. Here's what it looks like. It's just a bottle of goop, hilariously enough.
But they didn't strike oil on the name.
No, the Goop
Did you-
Jeans all-in-one super nutrient face oil.
Did you hear what I said?
No, I got the pun. I'm
Cool.
right there with
All
you.
right.
How
Struck
much?
oil, I said. I said they didn't strike oil on the
Yep.
name.
No, I
So
got
said,
it.
Okay.
So it would appear as though there's yet a new way to pay for things on this website,
Oh, that's fun.
and that would be a
Is
subscription.
it finally she just shows up to your house, punches you in the face, and takes your wallet?
No, it's a subscription service. It would appear as though if you subscribe to Goop.com, you can get shit for cheaper.
How much? Ooh, hold on. How much is a subscription to Goop.com?
I don't know. I could find that out.
No. I will find that
okay.
out when I guess.
How much do we think this product
Is the oil for one fluid ounce?
For 1 fluid ounce, 30 milliliters of Goop Jeans all-in-one super nutrient face oil.
$39.99.
55.
That'll set you back $98 US.
Yeah.
And with a subscription,
No,
it's
oh, Oh, this won't give away the cost.
No,
of it.
no.
Okay,
With a subscription, the Goop Jeans All-in-One Super Nutrient Face Oil is $89. So
I'm
you
not-
get
$10.
I'm
you
not,
get
I'm not
$9
surprised.
off.
Dumb.
I'm not
What's shipping?
surprised.
What's shipping? Shipping's free, baby.
Oh, it's
just like
always
everything
free.
on
yeah,
this
right,
fucking
duh,
website.
sorry. Except that toilet bureau.
No, that definitely had free shipping.
Oh, did it? Oh,
but the
right,
thing that
right, that's
that
what it
had was no returns.
no returns because you poop in it.
No, and no returns because it's a giant. We don't want
It's
it
a
back.
pyramid.
Yeah, that's what that actually meant. We don't want it back.
It's a giant
We
cumbersome
fooled you, and
pyramid.
you can't return it.
An 8 feet tall. You have to waste a whole wall for this.
Oh yeah. Imagine if it's wait. How are you? It has to come unassembled.
I don't know.
It,
There's no way it's assembled.
it probably is unassembled.
That's such a ripoff.
Well, you're already paying like thousands of dollars for it. Why would you even buy that?
Right. That's what I'm
to be
saying.
like Kanye West? No.
I
It
don't
didn't
want to
even
be
say-
like Kanye West ever.
But
Under
even
any
if you
So
did,
that's why
even
you're
if
not
you
buying
did,
this thing.
even if you did, it didn't say that Kanye West had one. It just said that
No.
the woman who made it was
Right.
had Kanye West as a frequent client.
They
ju-
went out of their way to not to say he doesn't own
That
this.
pyramid is the perfect example of all their bullshit because they jump through so many hoops to be
Yeah.
like, you want to buy it? It's $30K, but you'll buy it, right? How many people do you think bought it? Like, how many people? How many fans of Goop do you think have enough money left over from buying all the Goop shit they bought over the last 4 years to be like, you know what? I will buy this bookcase.
Real answer 30, and I bet they're all friends of Gwyneth Paltrow's or
All
want to
the
be friends.
the 1%, right?
Right.
The richest of the rich. Like
and I guarantee they didn't buy it off the site. They bought it directly from the artist who makes it.
right. Like cuz $98 for face oil is a lot, but if I wanted to, I could buy this right now.
Yeah.
I would have to save up for many years to buy that that one
Right.
bureau.
That's like,
That car of
Yeah.
a bureau.
Yeah, that sucks. She sucks. That'll do it for us.
No.
Oh.
I need to know what the
I
cost
looked.
of a
I can't.
Oh, you can't
I think
get
that'll
it?
be a.
I think that'll be it for us.
I think that'll be something if I can find it for next time.
Okay.
Because I cannot find it right away. So maybe it's a subscription to Goop Jeans. I don't know. That's the first time I've seen that show up. But
Yeah, that's weird.
maybe next time. Probably next
Okay.
time. And until next time, thank you for listening. Thank you to Froggy and the Friendship for our theme song, Sunny Day on their SoundCloud, and our Let's Play theme song is Sunny Bit, which is the 8-bit version of that song, also on their SoundCloud. I recently checked the links. They work.
yay.
So I realized I hadn't done that in like a whole year. So
People are just trying to get to the song.
well,
They're like, no.
if the link don't work, comment and I'll see what's up. But until next time, I've been Thunder.
I'm Lightning.
I'm on soon.
Oh, do I do the new one?
Not yet.
She says not yet.
Okay, stay safe, stay clean. We'll see you next time.